Okay, Assalamualaikum and a very good morning, class.
Good morning,
teacher.
Okay, how are you feeling today?
I'm great.
I feel good.
Feeling great. Have you had your breakfast yet?
Of course,
Yes.
I have a full of breakfast.
I have toast.
You have bread for your breakfast?
Yes,
Was it good?
of course, it's homemade. My mom is
It's
good
homemade
too.
bread. So it's good. So are you ready for our class today?
Yes, of course. I'm so excited.
Okay, let's start, shall we? So our topic for today that will be taught by me and Faris is narrative writing. Have you ever heard of narrative writing before?
Yes, I think.
You think so? Are you confident you know the narrative writing?
I'm not really confident, teacher.
You're not really confident. Okay. Shall we start our topic today?
Yes.
Yes, okay. So this is our content and objectives. Can you see the slide that I've shared?
Yes.
Teacher.
So our contents for our topic today is what is narrative, types of narrative writing, using your senses to write, and how to write narrative essays. So these four will be taught to you today in our lesson. So can Sofiya
Yes.
read for me the three objectives?
Sure, teacher. The first
Okay.
objective is students understand and master about narrative writing topics. Second, students learn the skills to create a good narrative essay. And the last one, build creative thinking skills. Is it correct, teacher?
Yes, very good. So these are our three objectives for our lesson today. And do you think you can learn all this in our lesson today? Do you confident? Are you confident to learn this today?
Yes, teacher.
Yes, I'm confident.
Okay. So Faris will take our session.
Okay, hi class.
Hi, sir.
Hi, sir.
Are you good today?
Good.
Is everything fine?
Yeah,
Feeling good.
fine.
Okay,
Yeah.
so can we start now?
Sure, sir. You can start now.
Sir.
Okay, so what is narrative? A narrative is a way of presenting connected events in order to tell a good story. And the common types of narrative contain a beginning, middle, and an end. In a narrative story. Let me give one example. So I will make a short sentence. Let's say Athirah go to store. She wants to buy a cake at the store. And after she gets her cake, she pay for it. So for the beginning, Athirah go to the store. And for the middle one, she wants to buy a cake. And for the end, after she gets her cake, she pay for it. So that is one simple sentence to explain about the narrative writing. Do you clear?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm clear.
Okay. So narrative is always used in storytelling, from folk tales to ancient poetry, and narrative also can be presented through a sequence of written or spoken words, still or moving image, or any combination of these. Do you understand, class?
Understand, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, I want to ask you, how many types of narrative writing do you think there are?
I think there's 3.
I think
Okay.
there are 2.
Okay. So,
I'm not sure.
okay, there is 3 major types of narrative writing. So, but it is correct. Okay, so there are 3 types of narrative writing. The first one is
Oh,
fiction. Hmm. A fiction is an imaginary narrative which is based on the writer's thoughts and feelings presented as a collection of many events. For example, novel and short story. I believe you guys have read many novels in Wattpad, right? Especially
yes, I
Sofiya.
love Wattpad.
Okay, good. So, the second one is non-fiction. Non-fictions are narratives based on real information or facts or things that happening in an event. For example, biography, autobiography, theories, and research. So, for the third one, poetry. A poetry can be both fictional and non-fictional. It is like comparing one thing with another. A poetry is a narrative where the expression of feelings and ideas is given intensity by the use of distinctive style and rhythm. Okay, for example, poem, sonnet, and epic. Do you clear? Everything is good
Yes,
so far?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, how to identify a narrative text? Okay, let me explain to you. For fiction, it usually is a made up story, and the stories are usually narrated by first person or third person. You can take Marvel as an example. If you like Captain America, Thor, or Iron Man. It's all a fiction movie, and it is based on a narrative text. Okay, and for the poem, a narrative poems usually tell a story, and the structure of the poem can be long or short. And some narrative poems use end rhymes. Do you hear?
Oh, wow.
Or do you have any questions? No?
No.
Okay. Okay, the last one is non-fictional. Non-fictional is an event that happens in chronological order, and it also includes real fact about a person, event, or topic. So, for now, do you feel we are waiting? Can you identify a narrative text after this?
Yes, let's try.
Yes.
Okay. If you say so, let's do some mini exercise. You guys ready?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You're
not
ready?
really.
Okay. Okay. So, for this mini exercise, you need to identify the types of the narrative text below. So, I will give you 2 minutes to read the text and give your answer. There is two question only, and it is easy for you. So, your time starts now.
Okay, teacher.
All right.
So, have you done read the text class?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so
Fine. Yes.
for question one, what is the type of this narrative text?
It's fictional, right?
Fictional. Okay, very good. So why it is a fictional text? Can you give me any evidence for it?
Um,
I think it is impossible for a frog to be a king.
Yeah, good answer. Okay, for the second question, what is the type of this narrative text?
It's a
I
poem.
think it's a
Poetry.
poetry
Yeah, very clever, both of you. Why is it a poem?
because it has the end rhyme, which is like he's ended with nothing. Indeed, like just like rhyme in the sentence. I think.
Okay, that's a great answer. So it seems that you have mastered the how to identify the narrative text based on the paragraph that you see. So good job. Okay, so let's move on to the next topic. So the next topic is about how to use your sense to write. So class, how many senses do we have? Do you know?
Yes.
Yes, Sophia, how many senses do we have?
I think we have six senses. Six.
Okay. Can you list it up?
I just remember half of it.
I have an emergency. Can I get
Yeah.
out for a while?
Yeah,
Wait,
sure,
I
you
have
can.
to get everything. Can you hear me?
Okay. Okay, let's wait for Batricia.
Alright.
Sorry, teacher, I'm back. I'm having an
Okay.
emergency.
Okay. So again, what is the sense that we have?
Here.
Smell.
That,
Touch.
yeah?
Mm, taste. I think
Yeah. One more.
one more
What
is
is it?
see.
Yeah, good. Okay. So I will explain to you about the 5 plus 1 senses formula to help you write your narrative essay. Okay, the first one is I hear. We hear with what?
Ears.
Ears? Ear.
Yeah, good. We can hear wind, heartbeat, breath, animal, and many more. And the second one is I see. We see with
Eye.
With eye.
good. So we can see buildings, people, plants, skies, and many more. And the third one is I feel. We feel with
Heart. Heart.
good. So we can feel alone, angry, sad, happy, excited, nervous, and many more. And the fourth one is I smell. We smell with our
No.
No.
okay, good. So we can smell burn or soft or a newly mown grass, rain. And the fifth one is I touch. We touch with our
Fingers.
hands. Okay, good. So we can feel cold, hot, sharp, soft, hard, and many more. And the last one is I taste. We taste with our
Tongue.
Mouth.
yeah,
Tongue.
good. So we can taste bitter, sweet, sour, salty, tingling, and etc. So do you understand the 5 plus 1 senses formula now?
Yes,
I
sir.
do.
Okay.
Very clear.
So let's do some exercise. So are you guys ready to do some exercise?
Yeah.
Ready. Ready, maybe.
Okay. So this is a
Very.
word. So by using the template given, you need to list down the things that you sensed on your first day in high school. Are you clear?
Clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for the first one is see. What do you see during your first day in school?
Building.
My
Okay.
friend.
Okay, good. Other
Bat.
bad? Oh,
Bicycle.
yeah, true.
Yeah.
Good. So if here what you hear at your school?
I heard bird chirping like bird.
Okay,
I
good.
hear the bell ringing.
Okay, I never heard that. It's good. Never mind. So smell. What do you smell usually in school?
I smell food from the canteen.
Me
Okay, good.
too.
Yeah, you guys so excited, right? With school.
For the school.
Yes, we do.
Okay, for the touch. What do you touch in school?
I hug my
Mm,
friend.
I
Okay,
touch book.
okay, good. What about taste? What do you taste in school?
Okay.
Mm, I taste
Food.
a lot of food.
Yeah, true.
Food. Food.
Food.
Good. Yeah. And the last one is feel. What do you feel when you're in school on your first day?
I'm
I
happy
feel
too.
excited but a bit sleepy
So why are you sleepy?
because I love to watch Korean dramas.
Me
So
too.
I sleep late.
That's why. Okay. So it seems that you have mastered how to use your sense, and I hope you can use this formula to visualize image in your mind for you to write your narrative essay. Okay, so you have done with me. So next session will be with teacher Ain, and please keep in mind that you will use the template that we have done in her activity. So teacher Ain, you can take over now. Thank you, class.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
sir.
thank you. Thank you. So, do you understand the topic that being taught by Faris?
Yes,
Yes,
we do.
You do. Okay, good. So, guess we're going to use that in our activity later. And my topic will be on how to write a narrative essay. Do you guys know how to write a narrative essay?
A
not
little bit,
really.
teacher.
A little bit, but not in details, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So don't worry, we're going to learn together on how to write a good narrative essay. So we'll take it step by step. Okay, so the steps are, there are 4 steps that I've prepared for you to learn how to write a good narrative essay. The first one is preparation. You always have to be prepared because in this preparation, there will be a planning phase where you plan your writing. I will explain that later in details. The second step is writing process. This is where you start to write your essay. The third is editing, and the final step is proofreading, and then you will have a complete narrative essay. Is that clear?
Yes. Okay.
Yes,
How
teacher.
okay, how many steps do we have?
4.
4.
4. Can you list it down?
First, preparation, and then
Writing process.
writing process, and then editing.
Yes, editing, and the last one?
Proofreading.
Sophia, what is the last one? Proofreading, good one. So you've known the steps, and now I will elaborate on the step. The first step is preparation. So first thing first that you have to do, you have to prepare, you have to choose a topic. Because if you don't have a topic, what are you going to write about, right? So you have to have a topic. And the topic that you chose should be interesting for both you and your audience. Your audience mean your readers or your teachers, the one who writes your essay, the one who read your writing. Okay, because nobody wants to write a boring essay. Am I correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Correct,
So
teacher.
the topic of narrative essay usually refers to the writer's experience, and there is no need to use any data from outside resources. For you have learned there are 3 types of narrative writing, right? Which is fictional, non-fictional, and poem. So for fictional and poem, the topic of narrative essay usually refers to the writer's experience, and there is no need to use any data because it's from your own experience. So there's no need for unnecessary data or outside resources. The creativity, you use your creativity to create your own story from your own experience. But if it's a non-fiction data, you have to have a reliable data and reliable sources. It is required. You have to have that. So this is why, if given choices, it is preferable for you to choose a fictional or poem. Okay? And the last one is you have to know your essay structure. Okay, we don't want a messy structure. You have to have your own essay structure. Start with an introduction, and then your body paragraph, and then your conclusion. Don't mix things up, okay?
Alright, teacher.
Okay, so this is an example of a personal narrative example. If it's personal, it means that it's a fictional, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
And if it's fictional, it's usually come from your own experience, right?
Yes,
Yep.
teacher.
So does this essay need any data?
No.
No, I don't think so.
No. Okay, correct. So the structure here, you can see the title of your essay, and then you start with introduction, and then there's body paragraph, and then beginning of the story, middle events, and the end of story. This is your body paragraph. And then you end it with a conclusion. Do you understand?
Understand, teacher?
Okay, can we go to the next slide now?
Yes.
So the second one is the writing process. This is where you start to actually write. You grab your pen or your pencil and your paper. You know how a structure is, and then you start to make a structure of your essay and an outline. An outline is like a plan, like a mind map. This can help you write. This can help you elaborate your idea, point out your main point. Okay, this can help you write. Your outline must include introduction, body paragraph, which is your main points. You have to have at least 3 main points, okay? I want that from you, 3 main points. And then a conclusion. Okay, please remember this is just an outline. It's more like a draft, like a mind map. And also, all the major points in your essay are described briefly, okay? Don't write a full sentences or a complex sentences. Just list down, jot down your main points, okay, your ideas. So if it's a fictional essay, remember the story is from your point of view, okay? You have to remember, if it's a fictional, it's from your point of view. So it is common to use a first person point of view, which is I statements, without switching a perspective in favor of another person, because it's from you. The story is from your own perspective, okay? And then you also describe the character and places. You've learned about the 5+1 senses, right?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so those 6 senses that you've learned can help you describe the character or places. I know it's not a descriptive writing, but try to describe as best as you can, because it can add more depth and give more perspective to your reader. So your reader can see what you see. Your reader can feel what you feel. Is that understood?
Yes, teacher.
Yes,
Okay.
teacher.
And also, okay, good. And also to add a little spice to your essay. What do I mean with a little spice? Have you ever eaten a cooking without any spices?
No. Yeah?
Without salt?
Yeah.
Have you ever eaten without salt and pepper? Or
Yes,
sugar?
accidentally.
Accidentally. And how does it taste?
It doesn't taste good. It's
It doesn't
plain.
taste good. It's plain, it's bland, it's weird. So spices is, for your essay, a little spices is plot twist or unexpected interference, funny jokes, or any coincidence to attract or surprise your reader, so that your essay would not be boring. And after you have all this, you can start writing your draft. You can start writing. Okay. That is an example of a template of an outline that I will show you in the next slide. Okay, this is the example of a template of an outline that I've prepared for you. So you can see in the first box, there's an introduction paragraph where you will do your introduction. And then there's 3 body paragraphs which I want from you, 3 main points, and then a closing paragraph. Okay. Now, every time before you write, I would like you to have an outline. It doesn't have to be this neat or in a table. It can be in a mind map. An outline is still an outline, and I want you to do it. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So next slide. So the third step is editing. Okay, after writing your draft, you start writing your draft, which I call draft. It's actually an essay, but I call it a draft because it's not finalized yet. So after writing a draft, revise it thoroughly. Revise it. You read it again. You try to find mistakes, and you will find mistakes. And make sure you did not miss any important points. All the important points from your outline, make sure it's in your essay. Okay? Are you following me?
Yeah.
Yes, teacher.
Okay. So you will find mistakes and try to transform big or complicated or complex sentences into simple ones. Not only to make them compelling, it's also to reduce your grammar mistakes, and then it's easier for a reader to understand what I'm trying to say. Okay? And you avoid use of terms of many meanings. Don't use a word that has many meanings because it can confuse your reader, right?
Okay.
So, and the third one is find all repeats of ideas and arguments. Do not repeat ideas or arguments, because then it will just ruin your essay. And then if you found any repeats or ideas or elaborations, delete them. Okay, cut it out. And if you're writing a non-fictional essay, you have to verify all citations or formatting in general with a guide. Okay, there's a lot of guides for you in internet, so you can use them. And if you find that your essay, the structure is not working, that your storytelling is not perfect, please reconsider the structure of your essay. Only if you need to. If you feel that this is right, that you've done your best, then it's okay. You can move on. Okay, so the final step for writing is proofreading. Okay, proofreading is not the same as editing. Proofreading is for the little or small mistakes in your small but important mistakes in your essay. It is to detect any misspelling and grammar mistake. So it is not the same as editing, okay? And this is the final step for your writing. This is to finalize your writing. You check your grammar for yourself, or you can use a help of your friends, or you can use help from websites, from the internet. Examples as Grammarly. Grammarly is free. You can check your grammar there. It will tell you what is wrong and what is right. Or you can come to me. And you correct any misspelling. We don't want any misspelling because it will reduce your marks. Or also, if you do any misspelling, a word can be a different meaning, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so so people can interpret your message from your essay differently from what you want to tell them. And remove any double spacing if you have any. If your spacing is wrong, remove it. Okay, so it is these little details that seem unimportant, but it is very important, and it is to perfect your essay. So have you understand? That's all the 4 steps on how to write narrative writing.
Yes.
Understand, teacher?
Understand. So do you think you can write one now?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Try.
Would you like to try? Would you like to try?
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
we would like to try.
So we'll do a little exercise, a simple one, just to test your understanding. Okay, I want you to make an outline, just an outline of your essay, not a full outline, not a full essay, but just an outline. You have to write an essay about your experience of your first day in high school. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Just an outline, okay? Not an essay, just an outline. So it's a simple activity to do. So you have 20 minutes. I will give you 20 minutes to complete your outline. You may start now.
All right.
Use the
teacher.
template, yeah? Use this template I've given you. Yeah, just use this template so it's easier for you.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, time's up. Have you finished?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, have you finished? You have finished, okay? Was it hard?
A little bit.
No.
A little bit hard because it's your first time doing it. Oh,
Yeah.
it's not hard, but you sure?
No, it's hard for me. But
Oh,
actually,
it's hard, sorry. I misheard you. But it's your first time, so there will be another activities later. So can Sofiya share with the class your answer, but I only want to hear your introduction and one of your main point, one of your body paragraph.
All right, teacher. I try.
Okay. Okay.
So this is what I wrote. I remember the day as a unclear haze that resembled an impossible puzzle to complete. My first day in high school was chaotic. I was so excited yet so terrified at the talks of my first day in secondary school. It felt much to me like my first day as an adult, the first day I ever felt grown up. So that is like my introduction.
Okay. So what about your main idea? What about your body paragraph?
So my main idea is the first thing that I saw was a large building packed tightly together within a compound wall.
All right. And the details? Can you give me the details?
Okay, teacher. So this is the detail. Crowd of students, bell ring, and assembly.
Yeah. So, good. I think you have understand. I think you have done a very good job, Sophia, because
Thank
you've
you,
used what
teacher.
because you've given me what I want and you've used what we learned today in your outline. Okay, very good. So,
Thank
and
you.
You're welcome. Patricia, can you share your answer with the class? But I only want one of your main idea, including topic, sentence, and details, and your closing paragraph, your
Okay.
conclusion. Okay.
Okay. So this is my answer. So for the topic sentence is I got lost trying to find my classroom, laboratory, fields, and the school canteen.
Okay.
And then the detail is use of maps, found new friends, ask the teachers about the route, memorizing the route. And the last one is for the conclusion. So for the conclusion, my first day in high school was kind of chaotic, but for me, it was a beginning of an adventure. As time goes on, you find yourself getting to class earlier and earlier each day. These days do get harder, but the work and study habits too. I hope I do well here. That is my answer, teacher.
Okay, very good. I like that you use many details in your body paragraph. So using a lot of details can help you deliver your message more clearly and help your reader understand from your own perspective. Okay, very good, very good. So it
Thank
seems that you
you.
have understand and you know how to write a good outline now. Okay. Was it fun or was it hard?
It's fine, but it's hard too. But at least we know how to write now. It's an
But at least you know
exciting
how to
activity.
write. Yeah, it's an exciting activity. Thank you. So, um, your homework. Your homework.
Oh,
Of course, you have to have your homework. Oh, why are you so? Why are you sad? Why are you not happy? Why are you not happy?
because I'm not really confident to finish it.
You're not really confident, but that's what matters. You have to try first. Okay, you have to try first. Okay, using your homework is using today's worksheet, which is your 5+1 sentences, your outline, and using those two, you write a finalized narrative essay for me. Can
Okay.
you do that? Okay,
Yeah.
and you can send it to us to our email that I've stated there. Can you see it?
Yes. Teacher.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, very good. You can send it to us, okay? I want it by the end of the week. Can you do that?
Mm,
Yes, I try.
You'll
we
try,
just
but you have
an
to.
extra. Time. We need extra time.
Okay. Okay, so this is the end of our lesson for today, and we would like you, me and Faris and Faris and I would like you to give us your feedback on our lesson today.
Alright.
Okay,
Yeah.
can somebody go first?
Okay, me.
Alright.
Okay,
Okay, so from the my feedback on the activity is actually quite fine because we really interact with each other even though we are not together. So I really like
okay,
how the teachers came up with the activities that help me to interact with my friends and make me enjoy during the activities. I really like it. Thank you, teacher.
okay, thank you. What about you, Sophia? What have you learned today?
I learned how to write correct way. for narrative essay, the correct way of it. And Sir Faris made me remind of five senses that I thought it was six. So I'm glad for it. And I'm so happy, although we do online classes, but we still can interact with each other. Yeah, so that's all for me. It was
Okay.
fun.
It was fun. Do you have any complaints or any comment about our lesson today, about the way of our teaching? Was the time given for you enough? Was the activity hard or too hard or too easy? Do you have anything to complain about?
I have.
Yeah. Okay,
I
Sofiya, what
think
is it?
I think we need more time for activity because it's fun.
It's
Yeah,
fine. You need more time.
Yeah,
We need more time.
You need more time on our activity. So you have difficulties finishing the task, finishing the activity on time. That's what you mean.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Never mind. We'll do something to improve this later. Okay. Thank you for your feedback, classes.
Okay.
Welcome, teacher.
Thank you.
I think this is all from both of us today. Any
Yeah.
inquiries, you can contact us at our email. Okay. So Faris, do you have
Alright.
anything to add?
No, I don't have anything to add. Everything is fine.
Okay. So thank you very much, students. See you in our next class.
Alright. Thank you,
Bye
teacher
bye.
Ain. Thank you, Sir Faris.
Thank you.
Bye.